What's going on, Miss Crystal, Jason, and Bees? What's going on? What's going on? It's just a little impromptu joint I just started to do. I didn't have to take my son to school this morning, so I said I'm gonna go ahead and jump on and do some impromptu stuff. Okay? How y'all doing this morning? Let's see.
Good morning, Chris. I'm doing great.
That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Pull up my Thinkorswim. What's going on? Baptized in the IMZ, IZM. What's going on with you? All right, y'all. Everybody, you know where we at right now, right? Let's look at SPY hovering around that 400 level. We like that 400 level does not want to give in, does it? It's just sitting there, and it's going through, and it's trying to make it through. So we got to figure this thing out. We got to figure out if SPY is going to eventually break through today. That's going to be something very, very, very interesting to see. Because if SPY breaks through that 400 level and stays above that 400 level, that is a positive sign that the market wants to continue to go up, and we can possibly have a 410, 415 in the future. So we can see a possible nice $10 to $15 move. But we have to hold, okay? We have to hold that level. Let me share my screen with you guys as well. I'm gonna clear my drawing sets. We have to hold the level. We have to hold that 400 level. Had a nice run up overnight though. A real nice run up. A nice run up from Friday. That run up from Friday was crazy. So when we was actually trading live on Friday, that was a crazy push up off of that bounce, and just kept on going up. Off of that 390 area, we bounced off 390, kept going up. All right. So let's see here. I'm looking to share my screen. Yeah, okay, share my screen. All right, can y'all see my screen on Zoom?
Yes.
All right. All right. So right here we go. Let's take a look at this thing. Let's take a look at it. 4-hour time frame. One of the first thing I want you to look at in a 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, the non-EMA has crossed over.
Okay. The EK. Okay.
All right, there we go. So the first thing first I want you guys to see is this. Right, how we just going through the regular screen. First thing first is this: the non-EMA has crossed over. Okay, the non-EMA has crossed over the 21 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame, we have crossed over. The non-EMA has crossed over. We had the decision-making time on the 4-hour decision making. Boom, we've crossed over. And as you can see, the candlesticks are right there by the 200 and the non-EMA, which is great. Okay, so that means it's a possible opportunity for a nice push up, or we can see if we're going to break beneath it again and try to go back down to that 395, 390 area. Okay, so that's on the 4-hour time frame. The 1-day time frame is still decision-making time. Okay, it's beautiful. Perfect opportunity for everyone to start getting swing trade ready. Okay, a quick, maybe like a buy 2-3 possible opportunity to buy a 2-3 month contract on SPY for the towards the upside or the downside. Okay, but if we take a look right here on this 1 year, 1 day time frame right here, it's decision making time, and that's something that we want to see when it comes time for a swing trade. Okay, so what we know is everyone should be doing what? Everyone should be looking at SPY every single day. Okay, SPY every single night you come home when you get off work. Every single night every single morning you wake up, you want to see what's going on with the decision-making time. All right, and as you can see, we can kind of highlight a box as well. Right around, let's say right around here. So I got the wrong tool. A second. Right around here, we can kind of highlight the bottom of a box, and right here, the top of the box. Okay, so now on the 1 year, 1 day, we're able to put SPY inside of a box. Okay, right at that 400 level, right at that 395 level. That's the box we normally hanging around. Okay, what we want to see, to put it in simplest terms, is this: to the upside, we want to see. Come on. To the upside, we want to see it break. We saw it break through here, right here on this day, on March 22nd. But what is this? It broke through and fell right back down. There was a hole in that ceiling when it broke through, right? Then it came back down here to this 390 support level. Okay, so we hit support, ran at 390. We can actually start over here. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. Let me just use my hand. So right here, you see, we came here at 390. I mean at 400, fell down, came here to that 380. Came back up here, ran back up to 400, fell back down here to 390. Okay, so now that push up that we're doing right now to 400, we need to see it break above this 400 level right around here. All right, and then when it break above that 400 level, we need to see it hold, sit there and hold, sit there and hold. Okay, that's what we want to see. All right. That's what we want to see it when it comes to that 400 level. Why is this 400 level also important? This 400 level is very, very important. We have multiple back-to-back supply zones, okay? Back-to-back supply zones right here in this 400 level. Let me show that to you guys on the 1 year, 1 day, and that's pretty good, okay? Right here on the 1 year, 1 day. I don't know why my mouse is doing this. Okay, that's better. All right, so right here, we can draw what's a supply zone. Nice supply zone right there. That's right around that 400 level. Right around that 398, or yeah, basically say 399 to 402. Nice level right there. And then we have another one right afterwards. Another supply zone right afterwards at that 405 area. Okay. So those are supply zones for us. Okay. We got multiple demand zones coming down here as well. Here's one around at 385 mark, demand zone. Okay. Here's one right here around that 390 area. Okay, I can probably go a little bit higher if I wanted to, but basically 390 is that area. So what is this telling me? Boom, boom, boom. Mary J. Blige right here. This supply zone, Mary J. Blige. What that mean? I'm going down, right? I'm going down, all right? Support, we got demand zone right here. That's Big Mama's house. So basically what we're doing is Big Mama's house, Mary J. Blige. We got Mary J. Blige as our supply zone. We got Big Mama house as our demand zone. What happens when we go to Mary J. Blige? Mary J. starts singing, I'm going down. I'm going down. Okay, boom. So we understand normally when we go into the supply zone, this is a tough supply zone to get through, and we normally fall back down, and we fall back down to our demand zone. We go to Big Mama's house, which is our 390 level. Okay, 390 level. Very important. Y'all, we're trading in between 400 and 385, and 390 is the middle of it. Okay, very important, very important. Okay, so let's go to our intraday and let's light some pivots up. Let's put some pivots up. Boom, boom. We got anybody on who's done their pivots already? Anybody done any pivots yet? 325. Today is what? Is today the 25th? Today is 27th. Date. Okay. Let's do that. All right. Boom. Perfect. Rectangle. All right. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of these support levels, and I'm going to draw. All right, I'm gonna draw some pivots. All right, so let's get our pivots for today. Let me pull up Yahoo. SPY previous levels. All right. So maybe later we come down here and we want to get our previous levels. And do I have my pivot calculator open? Calculator, where are you? There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, so we have our previous high, which is right here, which is 395. So I'm gonna come here, 395 to 84. So this is our previous day high, 395.84. Okay. Our previous low, 389.40, 389.40. There we go. And our previous day close was 395.75. 395.75. Boom. All right. So now it gave me my pivots. All right. So the pivot point is 393.66. 393.66. So I'm going to come here, 393.66 is my pivot, and we're well above that 393.66. 393.66, right around here. Boom. All right, that's my pivot area. And then we have the resistance 1, 397.93. 397.93. Right around there. And then we have our resistance 2, 400. 410. Booyah. Okay. All right. And then we have our support one. Support one is 391. I strongly doubt we're going to go back down there that far, but I'm going to still draw them. 391 area was right around here. It's not exact, but it's close enough. 391.49. Yep. And then we have number pivot support number 2, 387.22. 387.22. 387.22. Okay. So everybody, now we have our pivot levels. Okay, we have our pivot levels now. What's up, bud? Come here. Come here. Oh, big boy. So now we have our pivot levels as well. Okay, so we got our main pivot right here. This one right here, I'm gonna put a color on it. That's our main pivot. Okay. See, I make this. Let me just make it that color so it can stand out. That's our main pivot. Right here, we have our support 1 and our support 2. Right here, we have our resistance 1 and resistance 2. All right. Now, these levels that I just drew, these can be your profit taking levels. So, for example, if the market was to start to go up, you can say, okay, when I get to this 400 level, there's a possibility for me to take my profits and get out. Okay. Or if it falls down, if I get to this 391 level, there's an opportunity for me to take my profits and get out before it hits these particular levels. All right. Okay, so let me go to the 15-minute. And this is how it looks on the 15-minute. So this is what I have, everybody. Right here, I have my 1 year, 1 day supply zone. Okay. Down here, I have my 1 year, 1 day demand zone. So these are strong zones. Anytime you're doing anything with a 1 year, 1 day or a 1 year, 1 day support resistance, 1 year, 1 day supply and demand, those are very strong levels. Okay, this is a strong zone and this is a strong zone, meaning that when the stock normally comes into this location, based on historical data for previously, it's been falling down. Okay, my pivot levels, these are my levels of support and resistance. Okay, this is where we've seen sellers and buyers be at a lot throughout the previous 24 hours. Okay, these are calculated levels that a lot of hedge funds and major corporations use when it comes to trading. All right. So this is SPY. Our SPY breakdown is ready, and right now, as you can see, we're currently sitting on a pivot level right now. This 397 pivot resistance level, we're sitting on that resistance level right now. So at the market, when the market opens at 9:30, if we're still above this level right here, we understand that we can do a nice run up to this 400 level, and then we'll probably get a pause or a nice break. Okay, a nice run up to this 400 level if it waits. Okay, we want it to wait until the market opens. If the market falls down, we can see a nice push down to this 394 level. Okay, if the market does push down and comes down to this 394 level, I will be doing two things. Okay, I will be looking for two things. The first thing I will be looking for is I want to see if we're going to break through this pivot level. Okay, if we do not break through this pivot level right here and we come to this level and just kind of sit there, I will be looking to enter in on calls to take it right back up to this 398 level right here, this pivot level right here. Okay, that's when I will probably be exiting out of that trade. So I'll be looking to enter here. If it sits right here, boom, sit, and I start seeing a nice bounce about to happen or a wick up starting to happen, entering on calls, looking to take profits at this level right here. Okay, now if we break through this particular level, right? If we break through this level, I want to see it break through, but I want to see it come back and retest this level. I will not enter in on a breakthrough of this level without a retest. I need to see the retest, because the reason why we need to see the retest is because we're kind of on an upward trend for the most part. So since Friday, so I want that to be confirmed that we are actually breaking down and going down to on a downward trend back to close around this 390. But if it was to break through, come back and retest, I would feel comfortable entering in on a put and having a stop loss somewhere right around here. Okay. I would have a tight stop loss for the puts going down, okay, and I would possibly have like a lesser stop loss on my calls going up. Okay, I give it a little bit more room to breathe on my calls going up, but I'm definitely not playing around with the put side. Okay, if it started to go down, I get in the puts, I'm gonna have a tight stop loss, maybe lose anywhere from 5 to 10%. If it's not going the right way, get out and then take that particular trade as a loss. All right, so that's SPY. S&P 500. That's how you break down a stock, everybody. That's how you break down the stock. And as you can see, this demand zone right here, this 1 year, 1 day demand zone is so strong. If you go back and look, for example, we go back and look right here. Look at this action. We see right here on Friday, we came down. Boom, demand zone. Boom, demand zone. Boom, demand zone. Boom, demand zone. Bounced out of the demand zone, shot up, came back to the demand zone right here and shot out and went crazy. It went from 390 to 398 right now. Went crazy, berserk. That's a lot of money. Okay? That is a lot of money that people made on Friday. Okay? Also, on the 1 year, 1 day, I believe we broke out of a trend line as well. Let's see. Nope. Did we break out that trend line yet? Let's see. I think we did. Let's take a look at it. Or we're trying to. Not yet. Okay, it's at the 400 level. Okay, you can put you a downward trend line right here as well. It's not needed, but you can definitely put one right there just so you can kind of see how it's been flowing. So it'll come right here at the top of the trend line, go down, come back up to the trend line. Boom. Now we got a trend line that says this is a trend line. Now we need one more area to confirm it. It fell down, came back right here. Boom. This touch right here confirmed that this was a strong trend line. And then now we can play this trend line when it comes to it, it's pushing back down. Okay. Boom. Fall down, come to it, fall down, boom, boom, boom. Come back to it, fall all the way down. Boom. Come back to it right here, fell down. And now it's trying to work itself back to the trend line. Okay. Now it's trying to work itself back to the trend line. Everybody, I trade SPY all day, every day. I trade one stock. Normally, I go through a lot of these things, but I trade one stock for the most part. Anybody got any questions that's on Zoom with me? Any questions? Y'all good? Any questions if you on Zoom with me? All right, good stuff. All right, perfect. So let's see what else we have here. 5 minute. We got some nice price action going. I love it. I do love this price action. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But this is basically what we kind of looking. I'm gonna take this trend line on. I'm gonna take this trend line off for now. I don't want my screen to be too crazy. So when the 9:30 come, my screen is set up and I'm ready for action. I got my supply and demand zone. I got my pivots where I want to. On my other screen, I'm gonna do a breakdown on my other screen. You will see right around here my charts. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are spots on my other screen. This is on my other screen, so I can see the 1 hour time frame on SPY, the 15-minute time frame on SPY, and the 5-minute time frame on SPY. And I have my Apple and my QQQs down there as well. So all that stuff is there and ready to rock. So that's how you get prepared for the morning, everybody. But now, granted, I can go through the Apples and go through Amazon, and I normally wait for the market to open before I go through the Apples and the Amazons and all that good stuff. But I make sure I have SPY down packed, the S&P 500, because that's my baby and that's what I trade all the time. Okay? That's my baby and that's what I trade all the time. All right? So, any questions while I'm on here? I see I got people on YouTube as well. So, any questions before I jump off? You want it on, bud? Here you go. Let's put it on. Let's see. And good morning, everybody. Good morning. Chris, where can I learn more about the demand zones? Tyrone, have you taken the class? Because if you've already taken like the Mastermind and everything, it's all up in the it's in the Mastermind. Training, what's going on? Did you look at bank options? I looked at the S&P 500, right? I looked at S&P 500. What's going on, DD? Pivots. Gotcha. Yeah, Tyrone, you should definitely if you're interested in trading, Tyrone, I would truly tell you to take somebody's course. If it's not mine, take somebody's course. My next course our next mastermind that we have coming up is April 17th. It's broke, but April 17th through April 21st, and we go through all that supply and demand zones, pivots, the whole nine, right? Everything that we use to be successful, trading stock options. Okay. Gregory say, what do I invest in? What do you mean, Gregory, when you say what do I invest in? Still paper trade. Listen, paper trade as long as possible. I tell everybody, make 100 paper trades. Okay, make 100 paper trades before you start getting into that real market. All right. Make 100 paper trades before you start getting that real market. Make 100 paper trades. Gary, you've been killing it, Gary. Congratulations, man. Gary, you have been killing it. Congratulations, man. Keep it going.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Keep it going. All right. Any other comments before we get out of here? But yeah, that's basically the class gave me all the info, but I'm still learning. Definitely, that's what you got to do. It's a process. Keep going through. How do I learn the basics of trading? I don't know anything. Like I just told the previous person, I would tell people, hey, take somebody's course. Like I said, if it's not my course, if it's somebody else's course, just take somebody's course, because I believe the stock market should be in every person's bag. The reason why the stock market should be in everybody's bag, because the stock market's been here for a very long time, and it is the foundation of wealth. It's the foundation of wealth. The stock market is. Turn that back on. It's the foundation of wealth, right? So everyone should understand about the stock market. My next class is April 17th through April 21st. That's my next mastermind. If you want, we basically start everything from a beginner level all the way to what we was doing just now. Right? It seems like it was a lot, but it really is not. Okay? But you just got to start somewhere. So if you want to learn with me and the team and the crew, let me know. But if you want to learn from someone else, just take somebody's course. Don't go into the stock market blind, because it will eat you alive. Okay? At what strike price should you enter? We don't focus on strike price. People always talk about strike price. Strike price is not important when it comes to trading stock options. Okay? Strike price is not important when it comes to trading stock options. When you say what strike price you should enter, it's not more so what strike price, it's what the actual stock price should you enter. That's what you should be looking for, okay? You will see a whole bunch of videos on YouTube talking about, oh, strike price, strike price, strike price. Strike price is not important. When I first started learning how to trade stock options, every video that I saw, you need to learn about strike price, strike price, strike price. So I was going crazy trying to learn about this strike price, and for almost for like, I would literally say for about 3 days, I'm watching 30 videos on strike prices. And I could not break it. I could not get it to save my life. And then when I started trading, I'm like, screw this strike price. I'm just going to start trading. I started trading. And I realized, I'm like, I don't even think about the strike price for the most part. The only thing I think about the strike price is to identify what trade I'm in. That's it. It doesn't, it's for stock option traders, it means absolutely nothing. What time frame you use, Chris? I use, so when I'm day trading, I make my trades off of the 15-minute time frame, but I look at the 1 hour, the 15, and the 5-minute. When I'm swing trading, looking for a major swing trade, I'll go directly to the 1 year, 1 day time frame. Okay, directly to the 1 year, 1 day time frame. Like right now, SPY is just yelling swing trade, swing trade, swing trade. It's inside of a box, that 390 to 400 level box, and it's a decision making time. So it's trading inside of a box right now. It's screaming swing trade. It's screaming swing trade. So I'm just waiting for it. And also, everybody, the past 2 Wednesdays, I did not trade, do Wealth Wednesdays live trading because I was sick last Wednesday and the Wednesday before my son was sick. But we will be here this Wednesday trading live, okay? I'll be sure to sit in on this next mastermind. Can you say the date again? It's April 17th through April 21st. It's in the description box. So you should be able to see it. Delta is more important than strike price. Thank you, Baptism. Delta is 10 times more important than strike price. 10 times more important than the strike price. See, you got any other questions? Yes, LaDonna Yarberg, you definitely will learn all of that in the mastermind. All of it. I break everything down and put it in the simplest terms for you, and I give you everything in a nice structured way that you can go through it and piece it all together. Do you have to pay taxes on the money that you receive doing this? Yes, you have to pay taxes on it. You have to pay taxes on it. Where do you trade live at? I trade live on my YouTube channel. So right now, if you go to my YouTube channel, you will see my screen. Where you would have saw my screen what I was doing. But you can go to my YouTube channel right now and just get lost in the sauce, right? I'll give a lot of free content. I got 2 free videos out there right now, on there right now. Well, 2 free courses. I got a lot of videos, but 2 free courses there right now. Dun, dun, dun. What's a good delta? So for me, for example, it all depends. For one, it depends on how much money you're trading with and what you want to have. So I trade SPX, okay? So I'm using, from my standpoint of view, I trade SPX. Whenever I'm trading SPX, I want to have a 1 delta. Okay, I want to have a 1 delta. Why do I want to do that? When I have a 1 delta, that means anytime SPX goes up $10 or down $10, I make $1,000. So if I'm in SPX calls, if I have me a 1 delta, every time it goes up $10, it's $1,000 for me. And if you know anything about SPX can go up $10 in 2 candlesticks or 1 candlestick. All right, good. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see anything else. What's that? Also, Chris, which platform do you like best? Webull, Thinkorswim. I like Thinkorswim better, right? I like Thinkorswim better. I like Thinkorswim better, not because they've been good to me. I haven't had any issues with Thinkorswim. Right? I haven't had any issues with Thinkorswim, so it was pretty good to me. So I've never had an issue with taking my money out, none of that stuff. So might have maybe had a few days where I felt like it was going kind of slow, but they kind of told me, because I don't close my computer or shut my computer down a lot, that's why sometimes it can move slow. But besides that, man, Thinkorswim is the better platform in my case, in my opinion. The course is excellent if you want to learn, get a great foundation on how to trade options. His course is the way to go. Appreciate that, Crystal Ball. Yeah. So, all right, everybody, let me get out of here. Let me get ready for this market to open up. Listen, y'all have a good one. Remember, April 17th through the 21st, that's the next mastermind. Also, if you're trading live right now, remember your pivots. Remember, 400 level. You do not want to enter in as soon as it touched the 400 level. You want it to go to that 400 level, sit on that 400 level for a while. As long as it's sitting on that 400 level, you're in a good place to potentially get into calls. Also, if it goes to that 400 level and start to reject, that's an opportunity for you to get into puts and take it down to possibly 395 area. Okay? All right. Y'all have a good one. All praise to the Most High. Everybody in the on the Zoom, y'all can stick around for a second. 1 second. Y'all stick around. I'm going to talk to you for a second.